American Truck Simulator is 10 years old today. It released on the 2nd of February 2016, and what was I doing 10 years ago? Yep, I was making videos on American Truck Simulator. So as a special treat, this is my first ever video on American Truck Simulator on my last channel from the week of the release in February 2016. I'm a lot younger, of course, 10 years younger. Don't be too harsh on me, but enjoy this blast from the past.
Hello, I'm JackMac43 and welcome to American Truck Simulator. It's finally here, the sort of sequel to Euro Truck Simulator 2, released on 3rd of February 2016. It's finally here. Waiting for this game for a long time. The last game they actually ever released, set completely in America, was in 2008. So, yeah. Now, if you look at the map, as you can see, it's not quite the whole of the US yet. Going north to a place called Jackpot, and in the south, El Centro. Then other cities that we actually heard of, like Las Vegas, which I'm in at the moment, and San Francisco, and Los Angeles. And as you can see, just down here, I've got a webcam. So you can see me driving the truck. This is a Logitech G27 wheel, and on my head I have a Track IR headset which tracks my head movements. It is a great system. I'll just show you a bit how it works. So if you look here, I can center it. Then as I move my head, it moves in the game. Isn't that brilliant? Anyway, let's do some trucking. So, simple really, go straight into the game. Freight market, some rock music in the background. So from Las Vegas, what can we do? Do you want to go to San Francisco or Carson City? You know what? Let's take some sand to Carson City. Yes, that sounds like a very American trucking journey. Start our truck up here. Now where's the exit? Is it round here? Somewhere? Hello? Yeah, we're gonna hit that. Let's reverse up. There we go. Using my sat nav down there, we'll find somewhere to go. I very much hope so. Anyway, so if you can probably hear a bit of the vibrations of the steering wheel. That's because it tries to imitate the vibrations you get from driving a real car on the road. It's called force feedback. You know, like, so there's another kind of version of it be the vibration in a Xbox or PlayStation controller, or Wii controller, although they always seem to make a very weird noise. So another thing you can do in this is you can turn right on red, which I never really understood. I don't know why they do that in America, but you know, it seems to work. There aren't too many accidents, I suppose. Anyways, this is Las Vegas. There's the Mandalay Bay over there. Pointing at it, but you can't see it. It's the Mandalay Bay. Of course, called the Mandalay Bay. And really, Las Vegas is pretty spot on here. Mandalay Place, Post Ed instead of FedEx, Posted. Some of these names are ridiculous. You know, like Grand Theft Auto does that too. Oh look, it's the Luxor, which is that the actual name? The actual name of this place is the Luxor, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. There is actually a man normally standing there, but then again, this isn't the most realistic version of it. What's inside there? Oh dear. This is that view from... Whoa! Look at that! That's an impressive sight, isn't it? It's like a... Yeah, look at those eyes. Anyway, we should probably use some trucking. So, let's... I'm in the wrong lane. Yeah, never mind. Just sorry. Yeah, let's go and pick up our sand. Yeah. Okay, so here we are at the depot, and let's pick up. So, the soundtrack for this game is great. It's like a sort of remixed version of Euro Truck. What is that guy doing? What are you doing? You see, he's doing like a ventriloquist act. Yeah. That's a bit weird. Hello. come to pick up, whoa, he looks angry, let's move away from him. Let's come to pick up this sand for you. You don't need it anymore, you're in a desert, there's enough of it here. T to attach trailer, and off we go. Time to start our epic road trip to Carson City. If you do live in Carson City, please do tell me. I know you probably don't, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you live, I'm sure it's probably not as exotic as Las Vegas, unless you live in the Bahamas. And if you do, why are you watching this video? Why aren't you going to all the beaches and drinking those weird cocktails with all the sugar on them? I don't know. Never had a cocktail for the obvious reasons. Anyway, this steering wheel, it's gone down in price quite a bit, but it's quite a high-tech thing. Made by Logitech G27. They released a couple of new wheels. Don't you pull out. Thank you. They released some new wheels of the Logitech G29, which is a successor to this, and I've gone the wrong way. Oh god. It's like Euro Truck all over again. Yeah, but it's a brilliant wheel. It's a good all-rounder. It's not the best racing wheel, but it's definitely a good all-rounder. Because a lot of wheels you can't really use for truck simulators like this, because they are just made for racing. But look, it's got all these buttons on it. I've mapped them all to respond to the lights, as you can see there. This one here is a horn. This one here is the air horn. It's like, you know, really loud one, so I just missed a gear there. But yeah, let's try and join the motorway. Now I've never really understood the principles of getting onto the motorway, and also that. Whoa, right. Yes, thank you. Sorry about that. I should have indicated. Anyway, also I firmly believed that the speed limit was 60, but it's actually 65 as it says down there. In fact, I'll just bring up the. There you go. You can see a bit clearer now. You can see the map. Anyway, they've definitely improved the whole aesthetic of the game. It certainly looks a lot more interesting. You can drive around this map, this smaller map, a lot more without getting bored. And I am running out of fuel. Yeah, this truck is not very economical. 7.3 miles per gallon. It's very, very economical. So, as we head out of Las Vegas with our cruise control on, just have a look around the scenery. It's really nice, actually. Having to duck my head to see around these rather small windows. Yeah, I mean, this game engine is actually quite old, so there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but quite a few graphical issues. Like the anti-aliasing is pretty poor in some areas, and also the frame rate is sticking just below 60, which isn't brilliant, but you know. Of course, Euro Truck was made popular a lot by Steam and the modding community that I had. Look at all those hot air balloons just appearing over there. Oh, there's a posted van. Oh, there's brand names. Anyway, yeah, I can just imagine very soon that they're going to make Europe into this game. You'll be able to drive, well, not drive, but maybe catch a ferry or, well, not even a ferry, a huge ship or a truck or a plane. Drive a plane onto a truck. Drive your plane onto a truck. Drive your truck onto a plane and just fly right over to Europe, so you can drive all the way from Berlin to Las Vegas. But not yet, because they are adding more and more things into the game. They have states as DLC. Although they have said that they're not going to be, each state isn't going to be a DLC, they're going to be in packs. A bit like they did with Euro Truck, with Going East and Scandinavia, which are really good actually. Also, they've had problems with the truck manufacturers who don't actually allow them to have their trucks in the games, which I don't really understand. Isn't it just kind of like free advertising for them? No, but apparently in Euro Truck, once some of the truck manufacturers had seen that their truck name wasn't in the game and their competitors were, they all jumped in on the bandwagon and decided to just get involved. Which I hope will happen with American trucks, because they are just so much cooler. And look at all these really nice old American cars going around. You don't see that very often in America. Anyway, this game is actually quite cheap. $14.99, that's in pounds. Just under $20 and €20. Although I'm not actually sure that are dollars and euros the same kind of money? Not really sure. Anyway, time to put our lights on. Gets dark pretty quickly in the desert, as it seems. Oh, and here is a weighing station. So in America, they have to weigh your trucks every now and again, like a spot check. So doesn't look like we have to do it this time, but that's quite a good idea. You know, if they can check if your cargo is overweight, or if you're actually carrying legal cargo. But we're carrying lots of sand in this rather enclosed compartment. Oh, braking. Will he let me out? Yes, he will. Thank you very much. And here we are, driving into the desert. Come on, get the right gear. Yeah. What's for sale there? Shopping centre for sale. Wow. I mean, I was about to say they spelled centre wrong, but then I remembered it's America. Yeah, this scenery is quite nice. I mean, it's not the most beautiful game, but there's nothing really like this in the whole of the gaming community. Not that any of the gaming community actually know about, but I mean, you could sort of say that games like Fallout have this kind of thing, but they're just a bit different because they're open world action games. This is a simulator. It's meant to be enjoyed as a relaxing game, not for shooting things. But yeah, it seems this year, well, we had quite a lot of good things happen last year in gaming. Fallout 4, Grand Theft Auto 5 finally came to the PC. Actually, that's set in this area, isn't it? Sort of, Los Angeles. And this year, I don't really know. Gran Turismo is coming back, and there's this. Where this has already come out. Gosh, look at it. It's getting dark. Also, have you noticed how the frame rate increases dramatically? There's me. Except it's not really me. Ah. Beautiful scenery. So here we are in Tonopah. Oh, and look! Here we go. I can demonstrate the perfect way of turning bright on red. Look at this. It's not the most groundbreaking thing in the world, but you know. Whatever. How long do we have left for this job? Oh dear. Okay, yeah, we need to get a move on. Right. Sorry. Turning around here. Sorry. Oh, there's a police car there. Yeah, so the police don't actually chase you in the game. They do, in fact, just put their lights... There's another one there. They do, in fact, just put their lights on and sirens and say, "Ooh, you've been speeding," or "You turned left on a red light," or "You crashed into another car." You do get very hefty fines on this, which is why I'm only at $11,000. Which is annoying. And there is the popular garage called Shemron. You heard of Shemron? Yeah, I know, I've heard of them. And, Garden of what? Garden of Eden. Okay, I thought that's something different. Sale Market Supermarkets, and oh no. I've heard of this junction. It's a bit deadly. Hard to get out of. Also very laggy. Right, I'm gonna have to force my way out. Come on, I'm doing a YouTube video. Brake, brake, brake. Come on. Sorry, Audi, you're gonna have to wait. I'm making my move. Here we go. There's a police car coming. Run, run, run. Yes. There we go. God. I don't know. Would it be fun to be a truck driver? I mean, you don't, if you have a family, you don't get to see them very often, but, you know, as somebody living in Europe, America is certainly a lot more of an exciting place. It has its faults, but then so does where I live. Is there anywhere in the world that doesn't have a fault? No, probably isn't. Except for the Garden of Eden, that restaurant back there. No faults with that at all. Best food this side of Las Vegas, which is quite a long way. And we are really running out of fuel. I should have got fuel at that town there. Oh dear. So now we really are in the desert. Look at this. There's just a billboard out in the middle of nowhere. What could it possibly be advertising? Safe personal storage. Air cooled. What do you mean it's over there? How could... There's nothing there. Does it mean the next right? Why didn't it say that? Changing gear a bit. Yeah, because most American trucks have more than like 10 gears, and this only has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a reverse. You have to click these two buttons here, which you can't quite see. These two here. And they change the gear selector, so there's like 2 in each slot. So like 1 and 2, 3 and 4, etc., and then 9 and 10 here. So yeah, giving that a little bit more of a sense of realism. I mean, you could just use a simple automatic and a keyboard, but you know, who does that really? Come on. Okay, maybe everybody, but still, steering wheels are amazing. You can also use a joystick, or Xbox 360 controller is really good for this. Track IR is optional, and if you do have a good webcam, you can actually use software that tracks your eye. I don't have any more gears. You can also use software that tracks your eye movement, so that's pretty good. It, I think it gets your retinas, and then just like a little scanning of your eyes. Oh dear, I'm yawning. And then as you move your eyes, it looks around for you in the game. There's lots of software about that. I don't think it works on Mac though. So never mind. If there's something for Linux, I don't really know. Actually, I've never used Linux. Yeah. Used Windows for a long time. In fact, I used to play some of the old SS software games. You know, people make this game on Windows XP on my granddad's computer. Oh no! I'm running out of fuel and I'm tired. But I've only got 36 miles to go. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm doing a YouTube video. I've got, how many miles does it say I've got left? 101. That's it's not a lot, but it'll get me there. I'm sure it will. Oh, look at this. It's completely dark. Is that a farm over there? What could they possibly be growing in the middle of this desert? Don't know. Just enjoy the scenery as you go by. You can put on a radio station. There's a ton of radio stations pre-built into the game. And actually, some of them are really good. And here we are, coming into our destination. Carson City. Look at this. It's got a casino. Oh my... It's got things you can crash into. Oh dear. Oh, I've wrecked Carson City. Okay, let's go. Now who's first here? There's a policeman there. He probably wasn't very happy. Thank you. Isn't that just the worst horn ever? What is that? Oh good, there's a petrol station so I can pull in later and have a sleep and fill up with fuel. But that's about it really. We're coming in to one of the... Actually, I can show you one of the gameplay features before we end. So if you know in Euro Truck there was not much variety when you came to park your trailer. Oh no. Oh dear. So when you came to park your trailer, you used to just have to say, yep, park it here. That's it. But now you actually get to choose. You can skip, which will just put you there by default. Let's play it safe, just drive it straight in, or back it up. That's what I'm going to do. That's my final thing for this video. I'm going to back it up. Here we go. So if you want to see... Oof, may have just crashed into that. If you want to see a series of this, please let me know. I'm happy to do it. Probably be one video a week, maybe. But I do enjoy this game, and I will have the webcam with it. It runs pretty well, and every time there's a new DLC, I'll hope to make a video, either a Let's Play or a continuation of the series. But here we go. Coming into park. Looking backwards. 18 tons of sand coming in. Ooh, that's overshot it a bit. Was it? I'm not sure. That looks good to me. No, I've overshot it a bit. Oh goodness. Come on, I'm getting tired. This is hard now. In the old games, you could literally just drive your trailer over the top of this thing, and it would just say, yeah, you've parked, even though you're completely hundreds of meters away. Finished. There you go. So thanks for watching. I got no penalties. I'm about to rank up to level 6. Look at that. So, thank you very much for watching. And from here in Carson City, this is Jackamak43, the trucker. Or just Jackamak, because I couldn't fit it on the part of that number plate.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that blast from the past, and happy 10th anniversary to American Truck Simulator. Let me know your memories of the game down in the comments, and I promise more videos are coming. I'm just having some issues with editing software. I'm actually learning a brand new editing software, DaVinci Resolve, at the moment, moving on from my old one. So, gonna take some time to get back to long form content, but check out my shorts and live streams. They are the main content focus at the moment, but I will see you soon for some more simulator adventures.